All right, hi, and welcome to our third update for Married in Medical School. It's been a little while since I updated last, so I thought I'd fill you guys in. Some kind of big things happened. I'll start off with about 2 weeks ago. 2 weeks ago, Thursday was kind of a big day. We had a pharmacology exam on Friday of that week, and so Thursday night we were at school. We work at school, so we're there till 10 o'clock. And about, I don't know, I'd been feeling well that whole day, just my stomach kind of hurt, but I didn't think much of it. And come like 9:55 when I went to stand up, and granted I'd been sitting for the last hour or so, I stood up and I just had really severe pain kind of on my right lower side. And I thought, oh well, just probably pulled something, I'll walk it off, not a big deal. And so I tried to, and it wasn't really much fun, but I made it to the car and we got home, and John was pretty concerned. So right lower quadrant pain, we learned, is possibly a sign for appendicitis. And I had my whole stomach had hurt kind of right around my, just abdominal area all day. And then now it was localized pretty severe right in my right lower quadrant. So I don't know, he did a few tests and was like, oh, we're bringing you to the hospital. You could possibly have appendicitis. So I don't know, 10:30, 10:45, I ended up driving to the hospital, and I've never been to the ER as a patient. I've worked in an ER as a scribe before and been in the ER many times over my preceptorship, but never as a patient, so I felt really dumb. So we get in there, and of course they set you up for everything, and the doctor pretty much thought, at least to rule out appendicitis as well, since I did have some of the same signs. So I ended up getting a CAT scan. So quite an experience in the ER. First off, my nurse was awesome. She was probably my favorite part of having to deal with that. She was super sweet. She made me give a urine sample, and then she gave me Zofran, which is anti-nausea medication, which worked awesome, and also Dilaudid, which is a pain medication. And I've never really taken anything more than ibuprofen or even naproxen, or Aleve, I guess, is probably the most, potent drug pain medication I've ever had. So, to say the least, when they gave me that Dilaudid, I felt like I could walk up and leave. I was in zero pain after that. I felt great. So that was kind of fun. But here we are, studying for our exam that we were supposed to take in like 10 hours, less than 10 hours at this point. So we're going through note cards, and it was kind of funny. And they make you drink for an hour this, gross liquid stuff. It wasn't actually that bad. They give you a CAT scan. And they also do rectal contrast. I forever will have sympathy for my patients if they have to do that for a CAT scan, because that's not very fun. But anyways, that was fast, painless. Came back, and the radiologist had read it. And luckily, no appendicitis for me. My appendix is still inside me, working well. But what they did find was an ovarian cyst 2 times the size of my ovary. So that was, I guess, causing my pain. So I kind of feel like a wimp now after that. So now I have to schedule an OB visit for that, or an OB-GYN visit for that, which I haven't yet. I should do that. So we got home at about 3:30, and even then I didn't go to sleep because they gave me a CD of my CAT scan, and we read a few of them in anatomy just to kind of get the anatomy down. So of course I wanted to look at it and read it, and it was pretty cool. I stayed up till 4 in the morning flipping through, different things and looking at it, and it was really, really fun. And then Friday morning, woke up and took the exam, and I had no idea how I was going to do on it, and I ended up doing really well. I only got 1 point wrong, so I figure, hey, maybe I need some big dramatic health problem before every exam, because that was one of my better pharmacology exams, so oh well. We both did fine. John did fine as well, and he was up late with me, so he gets Husband of the Year award for dealing with that. Even though he forced me to go to the hospital, I didn't need to, but beside the point. So that kind of was an eventful way into the weekend, and then we had 2 of our good friends come down for the weekend, and that was awesome. We have not had a break like that in a long time. I don't even know when. So we literally took pretty much Friday through Sunday off of school, which made last week kind of crazy and hectic and busy, but it was worth it. We ended up going to the apple orchard, playing games. We made meals together, so it was really, really fun. And kind of just the break that we needed to kind of hit the next week or two pretty hard, since they are bad weeks. So this last week was horrible. Glad I survived to Friday. We had an OMM practical on Thursday, and then our big pharmacology exam, which was on a bunch of antibiotics, antivirals, kind of all the chemotherapy type drugs, which was my worst score, unfortunately, but oh well. That's over. And it was the weekend, and we took Friday afternoon off, and I was so tired. I think I came home Friday and celebrated a friend's birthday for lunch, and then we came home, and I fell asleep on the couch for 3.5 hours. I don't do that. I'm not a huge napper. And I was out. John had been playing video games and walking around and stuff, and I was just completely out. We had a friend come over, and we had pizza and pop and watched The Mentalist. So great way to end last week. And then we spent Saturday and Sunday pretty much studying for this coming week. So today's Tuesday, and we have an exam on Thursday, which is our Harvey practical, which is on heart sounds and other things. And then Friday is our second and kind of final, or our last, I guess, subject cardio exam. And then next Friday we have a final. And so we can use that score to, if we do better on this last exam, it's optional. We can use it to make up one of our exams. But the one on Friday is, you need to take that one, and it's over, I think, 23 lectures. So it's been a busy week, to say the least, and all I've been studying is cardiology and the heart and everything that goes with it. So my brain kind of feels like mush right now, but I just think the heart was cool, but I think I've hit my point of learning that I really want to learn about the heart. We only have 2 more lectures left tomorrow, and then we've covered all the material, which I can't believe. It feels like we just started cardiology. And then Monday we have our cardiology SPAL to wrap things up, which SPAL, I think I explained earlier, is, I wish I looked up. It's like standardized patient assessment learning. I don't know, it's where your patient is paid to come, or a person's paid to come in to act like a patient, and we have to go in and take a history and physical, and take a history and do a physical, and then come up with our assessment and plan, and then write up a note about that. So I'll be putting that off to the weekend and pretty much doing that all weekend, as well as studying for that optional final cardio exam. Since I didn't do so hot on my first one, I will for sure be taking that optional test. So that is, in a nutshell, what we have been up to for the past 2.5 weeks. Nothing too exciting. Studying. And we pretty much, it'll feel great come Monday afternoon, and even better on that Friday after that optional cardio exam on that Friday. So yeah, I think that's all. Nothing too new other than that eventful night going to the hospital, taking some more exams, having friends come down. Yeah. Oh, and also we keep our house really cold. So as you can see, I'm wearing a scarf and my kind of fleece jacket and mittens because, well, I like wearing mittens. And it's 60 degrees in here, and that's what we keep our house at. So yeah, also our washer broke for the second time. That's fun. Fun dealing with adult stuff when you're in med school, because you kind of feel like, I don't have time for this. But it got fixed $70 later, but coupler was out again. But anyways, uneventful, kind of. So yeah, hope you guys are having awesome weeks and are enjoying fall. Talk to you later.